Once again, it's Cook. And a pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face third and a yard. We'll try and run here with Cook. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Bills first down.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
319! Alert! We go!
They'll go play action here with Allen. That's taken in. Keon Coleman. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 17 yards on that play. First down, Buffalo.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Allen going to give it to Cook. Good running inside the 25. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. Good for a Bills first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
On 1st and 10, it's Cook. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Saints' 13-yard line.
56! What's up?
They go play action now. Here's Allen. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Middle. Half 85.
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. This is pump 2. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bills. That is first touchdown this year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First carry now from Alvin Kamara. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. It is Joey Bosa there on the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6. The RPO. That one is complete. Crazy. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. 20-yard pickup there. First down, New Orleans.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Chuck to throw on 2nd down. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Now Shuck on 3rd down. Here a short run to Taysom Hill. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. They'll indeed go, and it is Shuck. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
1st down, Saints.
So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the 1st quarter. The Bills with the early advantage. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. First and 10. Out of the gun, here's a give to Kamara. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Saints 1st down. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. 1st and 10. Here's Shuck. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, New Orleans. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession. When they're able now to go out and square it on up, allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
On the return, it's Ty Johnson. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. To throw is Allen. He's got a man downfield. It's Shaquille. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
1 yard gain. Brings up
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 9.
56, 56. 180.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
At the 41-yard line.
Round 80. Alert. Middle. Look out.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. He's down in the hands of Elijah Moore. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A pickup there of 28 yards.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
And he's in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown Buffalo. His 4th TD grab of the season.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills will move out to a 14-7 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Velus Jones now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
On the return, the Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here is Shuck on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Now, this is something that we typically see out of maybe a more veteran quarterback, not necessarily a rookie, but just having a really nice sense of game management, throw the ball away, and live for the next down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Again, up the middle with Kamara. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often.
Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. The Saints lining up in punt formation. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he'll get up beyond the 40 to the 41-yard line. Tackled there by Cameron Jordan. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Ready? Half. Half. Middle. We go.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. Forced to his right. Gonna send it downfield toward Knox. That is hard. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Carries the Cook. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need...
Good blocking, and he's in. James Cook, touchdown, Bills.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Jones now on the return. Great coverage there by the kick team. He's down inside the 10-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
On 1st down, Shuck. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. They'll have the 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
And the Saints 1st down.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. On the run to the right.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the 1st down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. From the gun, it's Shuck. Moving outside the pocket. And he somehow manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before he's hustled out of bounds.
That's a lot of work for no gain. You risk taking a shot there if you're the quarterback the longer you hold on to the ball. But there was nothing there. Good job to the defense shutting that one down.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. Throwing is Shuck. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down.
Now, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the 1st down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. Let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
And he is out of bounds down at the 21. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down. Looking to throw. Here is Shuck. He's taken down just shy of the 10. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. Here comes Blake Grupe for this field goal try. That one is good. And the Saints cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Looking to throw on first down. Here's Shuck. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll work the middle here with Kamara. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. As well, 31 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. It's a give now to Kamara. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Throwing on second down, shot. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Tre'Davious White in coverage knocks that one away.
This is teach tape for man defense, Mike. I mean, he is not looking back at the quarterback at all. He is in the hip pocket of his receiver. He's staying in phase and in rhythm. And then he knows when the wide receiver's hands go up, attack the ball. And that's about as good as it gets.
From the gun on third down, shot. Forced out wide. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
And that's a pretty good effort here on third and long. He had nowhere to go down the field. The defense is playing real soft. He pulls it down and did all he could, but he's still going to end up being short in the first down.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll run for it. It's Kamara. He's got the first down. He's got the touchdown. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, Saints. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Now shot. Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Shaq Thompson. before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start on the ground with Cook, and he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Mario Davis there on the play.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 38-yard
Second down,
line.
they need 7.
Stop. Half. 56.
From the gun, it's Allen. He's going to look for the home run ball. And the Saints will take over here just shy of the 30. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
To the air is Shuck. Out to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. To throw is Shuck. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Alvin Kamara that time. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
That one hits at the 10. No one there to stop it, though. Bounds into the end zone. It'll be a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well.
He's brought down back at the 16-yard line.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
319. Middle. Look out.
From the gun, Gazelle. That's to the right side and incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. third down coming up.
We see this time and time again in the NFL, Mike. You want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive, and he's got to find himself some easy completions and settle himself back into this one.
A gain of 15. Well done. Facing third and 14, they pick it up. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. They'll run with Cook. He's got room to the 45. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Run with Cook. Room to run at the 35. And he will get into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Shuck looking to throw on first down. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So, from the 37, here's second and a couple. He'll look to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
He'll try and run for this with Kamara. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down. They'll go. And here's Shuck. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
So the key to this fourth down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge fourth down stop. At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Play action. Here's Allen. Rolling right. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Bills. His second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Following the touchdown, Baz is back to kick it off. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line. Let's go.
First and 10, here's Shuck. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Hill look to throw. And left side, it's caught. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First down.
Shaheed in motion. On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. Once more, Shuck. Left side into the hands of Olave. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, New Orleans.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
This pass taken in by Shaheed. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards.
13 yards on the catch there. It's good for a Saints first down.
Here we go, shots, go!
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw.
These plays just kill you. Defense, the pressure's good, but you have to contain them. Quarterback does a nice job of escaping the pocket, turns into a runner, scrambles for positive yardage.
Here we go!
On second down, it's Shuck. He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. They'll try to sneak it here. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short. They'll run the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short. They'll try and run. Here's Kamara. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force fourth down.
Fourth and goal at the 3-yard line. Let's go.
They'll indeed go, and it is Shuck. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Well, it turns out it was the 4th time that ended up being the charm, Mike, so they get stopped. 3 rush attempts in a row. So what do? They keep the offense out there and they say, all right, try to stop us a 4th. The defense can't keep him out of the end zone, and that was a big-time job finishing off that drive for the offense.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. He'll run straight ahead with Cook, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
It is 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he's going to have the first down. Mark him at the 45 and move the chain.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
So it's a win here for the Bills. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago. They respond with a much better overall performance.